Okay, hey everybody, welcome. It is
Stupid prompt that says, "Do you want to say in this meeting?" I hate that prompt so much.
no
Diana, live with
every
it.
time I am recording you, Jocelyn, just so you know. So everybody, welcome to the Wildflower Wool Knitting Channel. This is the first Thursday of the month. That means Jocelyn from Northern Knits Podcast is joining me. This is our monthly check-in. And
Just gotta silence my phone.
oh, okay.
I was loud.
Tonight is kind of an extra, I don't know, is it extra special? It's a little bit different challenge night because normally we're here and we've got 1, 2, or 3 projects that we or you have picked for us to work on this month. And this month we both picked the same project to work on.
It's rare for me not to let people vote. I got into that, hey, let other people pick for me. That way I don't have to make a decision vibe. And I'm happy in that space. I'm very happy in that space. Don't worry, guys, you get to vote this month. It's rare that we run across something that we're both like, yes.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Let's do this.
So, okay, so let's recap. Let's talk a little bit about the pattern.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to sip some tea.
Okay, you have tea. So Jocelyn came up with this great idea. I think it was it Sherry that found the pattern?
It was my Google Food Master, Sherry herself. If I have a Google thing, like if I got to find something and I'm not having any luck, I just ask my Google Food Master and it's just like whoosh answer. Like, what? You're better than Google. This is crazy.
So it is called Halloween Fair Isle Scarf.
Yes.
Pretty simple. You go look it up on Ravelry. Great pattern, and it is this gorgeous stranded color work Halloween pattern, and it is a.
I maintain you got salmon just before we went live.
And so, of course, so I'm assuming Sherry found the pattern. She showed it to Jocelyn, who is like,
hello,
Halloween. Jocelyn fell in love with it. She suggested to me, like, hey, maybe we should both knit this. And then I, of course, said, yes. Why not? And then we opened it up and suggested that, you guys could also knit along with us.
Did you see that finished one in the Facebook friends? Or it is so gorgeous. Phaedra Douglas, you got dinner.
I saw 2 finishes in the Fiber Friends Friday Night Knit-In Facebook group.
I've just seen the one. Oh, I'm gonna have to go find the other one.
MJ and Heidi.
I think it's Heidi's I saw.
Heidi did the one that was all in black and white.
Heidi's I saw. I haven't seen MJ, so I gotta go find
MJ's.
I know. Okay.
MJ did hers the way the pattern called for with the color blocking.
Yeah, that would look so good.
So, I know they both look great. Hold on, let me actually grab the pattern.
Cat's sitting on my foot now.
So
if you guys ever meet me in real life and I'm favoring my right foot and taking my left foot off the ground, it's because I've probably been living with my cat who insists on sleeping on my left foot.
Well, okay.
I rock bruises because this 20-pound cat is just slipping on my foot.
So if you guys haven't seen this is what it looks like. So Halloween Fair Isle Scarf. And
so good. Massive amount of knitting, guys. Like it's a big project, even though it's worsted, so like once you get into the groove, like it just flies and you're like, I'll just do one more row, it's fine. It's so quick, and then all of a sudden you're halfway down another chart. You're like, well, okay.
It does go because it is worsted. It does knit up good quickly, easy, and it's fairly easy. I only made a couple of I made a couple of mistakes that I had to pull out like 3 or 4 rows.
Oh no.
Once or twice. Once, I know, it was like once was.
I would have been like, once is sufficient. I would have stopped after that. No, wait, I didn't.
Well, but most of the
I
time,
take 1 row. That's it, guys. All the rest of the mistakes still in there.
I've got 2 mistakes that are in there. That one I'm going to duplicate stitch over. The other is just there.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's a free pattern. There's the charts. They're like great. I would even, if you don't want to do the massive amount of the scarf, even just download it for the charts, because then maybe you could incorporate it into something else, right? Like kind of design.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So good. Oh,
so
guys,
Jocelyn,
I went to Hudson Bagel today and I got the sassy berry bagel for dinner. And this is absolutely not necessary to tell you, but if you live in Winnipeg, you got to go to Hudson Bagel. A, they make local artisanal bagels. So hello, support local.
Yeah,
B,
yeah.
their seasonal bagel. You can either get the turkey dinner and a bagel, which I have not dared yet. It's a $13 bagel. Kind of tempted because it's got, what is it? Cranberry stuffing bagel. And then you get the turkey and the cheese and the mayo, like, and all the fillings on the inside of the bagel. Like, so I'm like super tempted to try that tomorrow, just to say I tried the turkey Thanksgiving bagel. Guys, I'm literally getting a turkey bird tonight. Like, my brother-in-law is picking me up a whole frozen bird. I am one human. I am getting a whole bird. The trick every year is to find it's just for a family of 4. Not, dear God, I'm feeding a whole army of teenage boy size. That's too big. I need regular family size. So I was telling my brother-in-law, I'm like, I need regular family size frozen dead bird. He's like, got it. He works at a grocery store. He's like, I'm going to places tonight to get groceries for the family anyway. He's like, because we're having the boyfriend over for Thanksgiving. It'd be my niece's boyfriend. So yeah. He and his family's never done Thanksgiving. So my sister's going all out. They're doing the ribs, they're doing the thing, but they don't eat turkey. I eat turkey. So I am cooking a whole turkey for myself.
Well, I say go for it. Okay, so I just looked in the chat, Jocelyn.
I'm with you.
And
anyway, the whole rant was because Saskatoon berry bagel is what I had. Saskatoon berries with drizzle cream cheese, vegan cream cheese because I don't really like dairy that much, and chocolate chip bagel for dinner. Oh my God, is it good? Oh, that's dangerous.
Okay, we're gonna have to show the scarves. We've held out as long as possible. We've got Anne and Asa. Oh no, maybe always just Anne. I thought it was Asa. Anyways, let's
good to delay.
In the
always
chat.
Good to delay.
We're gonna give everybody a few minutes to get in here, right? So Liz is here,
phones have to go off. Phones have to go off.
That's right.
Information has to be given.
Yes.
It's important. Watch as I delay more to annoy people.
Okay, so
you go first.
Before we show.
Okay.
So
you are the master of the drama.
Karen's here. Sally's here. Asa,
hi, Karen. Hi, Sally.
Tracy,
hello, Asa.
Jude.
Asa had a busy day today. Full on day she had today. Work day plus concert, and she still got energy for this. Woo.
Well,
Man.
obviously, seeing our scarves is like we're staying up till 2:00 in the morning. Totally.
I mean, I believe so.
I know. Liz is saying, where are the scarves? Okay, so before we show the scarves, so the idea was to see if we could finish the scarf in a month, or how far we could get.
Yep.
So, and of course, you guys all know with Louise and Jocelyn, it's a total crapshoot because they could be finished, they could not be finished. We could have done tons of stuff or not.
We can have a faith based around us because you just never know if something's going to happen around us. And you got to take it on faith.
I forgot to tag you in this, but I put up a story a couple of hours ago on Instagram. So I said the big question for tonight's live knit night is, how much progress did Louise and Jocelyn make on the Halloween scarf? So there was 3 options: finished, almost done, or gave up. The scarf is 8 feet long. So there has been
some thoughts on that, I imagine.
Okay, so this is how it almost done. Got 50% of the votes.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Gave up.
Okay.
Got 30% of the votes.
That's fair.
And finished got 20%.
Well, I mean, every faith has fanatics, and those are ours. So that's good.
So
I finished.
Did you finish?
I'm going to lay it out right there, but it's not what you think.
Oh, what?
What? Anybody who knows me in real life knows that I'm warm.
Well, I know that.
I'm warm. So I'm happily working away, talking to people. And of course, the wiser humans in my life, not me, go, Jocelyn, you will never wear a worsted weight scarf in October. It's not even below 0. in October where I live. We are lucky if we get to single digits cool in October where I live. And yes, I am not counting the, oh no, freak snowstorm that comes in for 72 hours and then goes away again. I'm not, no, it's those happen. We move on with life. We don't actually get cold enough in southern Manitoba for snow to stay until the November month, sometimes as late as a few days before Christmas. That's normal.
Okay.
Will we get the occasional snow dusting? Yes, but it doesn't stay.
Okay, so hold on for a sec. So we've got Asa's saying here.
Yes.
Asa. Oh, she said, I would do anything for you, lovely ladies. I will crash tomorrow.
Asa did color work for me.
But then she said, oh, that's good. What? She
Asa loves me.
She does, because she doesn't like color work.
She does not like color work.
So Asa also just gave us that lovely saying she would do anything for you lovely ladies. But then she also commented, but you better have a finish since I'm awake.
I do have a finish. It's just not what people are thinking.
Sally says, don't disappoint.
I'm not. I have a good story. Dang it.
Yes. Okay. Keep going with your story. So it's going to be super, super hot. So
I would never wear it.
Yes.
I think you could use it as Halloween decoration. Just drape it dramatically and go. Also accurate and true. I opted to turn the charts into throw pillows.
What?
So all I have left to do is stuff and sew it closed. Oh. And by my own arbitrary rules, on check-in days, I do not work on projects because I have this in the evening and then I have Critical Role right afterwards. So I just do my work knitting and then I take the first part of the evening off and make supper or, walk to the bagel shop. Just things happen in different orders on Thursdays for me so that I'm not knitting for 14 hours straight.
Because that is not good for wrists and shoulders. And
it's not good. It's not good to craft that many hours a day.
No.
So this was as of last night, I bound off on the one side. So I need to stuff it. And I have a couch throw pillow that's seasonal. So yes, I do have a finish. And I have a second pillow. I found a second pillow that's old and from my bed that I don't use anymore as a pillow because it'd be flat. But folded over, hot dog, fits in this tube. Lovely. So I'm going to make a second one
awesome.
this Halloween. And I'm going to have 2 new throw pillows for my couch.
Oh, that's awesome.
That will not match my couch because it's red. I don't care. It's Halloween themed. So yes, I have a finish. It's just not an 8-foot long scarf I will never wear.
Yes. So that is both charts, right? So you did
it is both. I did chart 1 and chart 2. This is in the impeccable. There's probably imperfections, and my boo will be backwards because I knit inside out, and I'm all the backwards, guys. I just don't care. Look at that witch. Isn't she just the coolest thing ever?
I love the witch and the cauldron.
So good. So this was just with 2 colors, which I loved. I'm going to reverse the color rotation for the second throw pillow.
Yeah.
But I wanted to work on the second throw pillow publicly so that I could put it in stories and stuff. So I'm going to cast that on probably this weekend so I can work on it as my evening putter project so that I have Instagram stories and reels and stuff. So I have 1 of 2 pillows done.
Wow. That's awesome. That's great.
Then, of course, my mom's like, your sister gets cold all the time. I'm like, I'm not making her a couch throw out of this double knitted thing because I'll be at that forever in a hot minute. Well, but I might get woolly wool and make myself because then I could knit it in the round and steek it and I cord applique the edge all the way around. So
nice.
These 2 charts might come back into play next year because they are wonderfully written charts. So nice.
They are great. I know. That's what I'm telling you guys. Go put it in your library and just have, because it is really, really good. Okay. So, Anne says, I can't imagine that give up is in your vocabulary. Not very often. Not very often.
It's not. I'll rip things and I'll take things and I'll be like, you know what? Not this yarn, not right now. But it never really leaves that I could work on it later in something else. In the back of my head. It's like the 8-bit. I know it's too much. It still sits in the back of my head going, I might want to make it again. I literally just ripped 2/3 of an 8-bit.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm not known for giving up.
No.
It's not really.
There's a difference between giving up and then making a conscious decision to like know what you like and what you don't and what you're going to do, whatever, right? So
what you're gonna wear. So
yeah.
So that is a
Oh
thing that
yeah,
happened.
Sally likes your pillow, so that works. Jocelyn also says, wow, that would be a great Halloween decoration for this year. Liz said that's a cute idea.
Yeah.
I
And it was an adaptation and an acknowledgement that I don't wear scarves in October. I will wear fingerless mittens, I will wear cowls, but I do not wear scarves. Like I don't wear the big on full worsted weight. I'm still at fingering weight stuff because it's still a bit warm for me.
Yeah.
Like we're sitting here, we're talking, I'm wearing my habanero, the window is open. It is 6 degrees outside. Otherwise I will get too warm.
Oh my gosh, it's like 18 degrees here, Jocelyn.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We're back up to the teens tomorrow.
So,
but there you go. That's my finish.
Awesome. 2 thumbs up. Gold star.
The 30% was right.
Awesome. Okay, so my scarf is not done.
We're halfway there.
But I am over halfway.
Ooh, hey, that's good.
I briefly thought about making it a cowl. And then I thought, nope, I am doing
commit
the whole thing.
Oh, looks so good.
So that's how much I've got done.
So good.
So I am over. There we go. So there you go. So that's where I ended I did 2. So there's
because it's 2 feet per repeat.
Yeah.
So 4 feet, 2 repeats.
Yeah. So there's chart 1, chart 2 to the cauldron. Yeah. And then I repeated that again. Chart 1, chart 2
to the cauldron.
Which is again.
Yeah.
And then flip the chart upside down. So there you see my motifs are all upside down cats.
Yeah.
So now this will be when you're wearing it. It'll hang and both be right side up. So now I've got through the first chart again, and I'm working on chart 2.
Oh, geez, you're well over 60, 70% done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did great. You did way better than I did.
I got a lot of knitting done. This thing is like almost my arm's length.
Oh, you did so good. You did so good. Oh, way better than me.
And there's a little oopsie right back near the beginning.
In 8 feet of color work, no one's gonna notice.
I'm gonna duplicate stitch right there, and then somewhere up in here, I don't know, like one of these, like here where it's the every other, black orange. Well, somewhere there's two orange side by side, but whatever. So yeah,
that's fine.
It is. Oh yeah, so fun to knit. Though I am really liking it.
I suspected I probably would have stuck to my guns and done the whole scarf if I wasn't also color work pattern dropping all month this month. Yeah, so like my fun knitting's been color work, my work knitting's been color work, my super secret knitting's been textures and lace. Like there's been no roundy basic stockinette for me. And then I picked up a crochet cardigan for the fall equinox. It's waffle stitch pattern. So like there's been no mindless knitting.
No mindless,
anywhere in my repertoire all month.
This obviously is not mindless, but let me tell you, I've been knitting this with like binge watching more shows than you can imagine on Netflix. And so I've just been knitting, just reading the chart and knitting. It is really simple. And I think, you know me, I always have to like time things out. And one round was like 6.5 minutes or something kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it is quick to get the charts.
I got through all of chart 1 and almost half of chart 2 while watching the television series Inuyasha, which is 3 or 4 seasons at 22 minutes an episode.
Oh. So yeah, you can figure out your time that by how long your shows were.
Yeah. Well, I like rewatching old anime while I knit because then I listen more than I watch. And then I just stop knitting and watch the parts I really love watching over and over again. and then go back to knitting once they've done that part, and it can just go back to being background noise.
Right.
You know, like we do with all of our
So,
TV watching.
Just for fun, I'm going to measure how long my scarf is.
I was really close, guys. Like if I'd finished a little bit earlier, I even have my pillow shoved to the side here and the sewing needle and everything ready to sew it up hot dog style and then shove it into.
So as you guys can tell, both Jocelyn and I both picked the exact same color, like the exact yarn, exact colors.
Well, I mean, I maintain you stalked me. I chose my colors first. No.
Okay, so I'm at 57 inches.
Yeah.
Is where I'm at.
You're doing really good. Oh my God.
57 inches is how long mine is. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing it the whole length. And then I am going to put some kind of like fringe or tassel or something on here. We were having a little debate this afternoon, and I was at knitting club, our Thursday afternoon knitting club.
I think it needs fringe.
It has to have fringe.
I think it has to have fringe.
The question is, do I do it all orange? Do I do it all black? Do I alternate orange and black?
Alternate.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Alternate.
Heidi alternated her black and white, and it looked really good. This is definitely really warm, you guys. I like it. So
it is so good if you get cold. I'm kind of annoyed I don't, but whatever. I adapted it. I made it work. Well, my life has been color work charts.
Hold on, keep that up there for a sec. Let me see. Oh,
this is the fingerless mittens. Do I know where my first mitten is? That's complete? No, I don't have a hot clue where my first mitten is. This is the second mitten. I don't know where the first one is. I don't know. The pattern's supposed to be released tomorrow. I can't even take a finished photo of my own mitten because I don't know where I put it. But I'm working on the second one right now in my size.
I know.
I messed up Diana's size, so.
Okay, so I've got, thanks guys.
So much knitting. Yeah, it's been colorworks.
Yeah, so, okay, Sally's saying do black and orange. Sherry says mix the colors in each tassel. Asa says alternate. Asa says, Jocelyn, your pillow needs tassels.
My pillow probably does need tassels, except I have a cat.
And she'll get into it. So there's the yarn. If you guys haven't seen, so Impeccable's at Michael's here.
Yeah.
Where should we? So this is the colorway pumpkin and black.
Yep. You and I both use pumpkin and black Impeccable.
Almost switched mine out to a neon orange.
Ooh, God.
There was one, it was called, the neon orange was called Orange Crush, believe it or not.
I do.
And I almost switched to it, but it was bright. It was like, almost like this color bright. It was pretty bright.
Super bright.
Super bright. But yeah, so anyways, this was this. So now how did you knit your pillow? Did you do it on a 16-inch needle? Did you do magic loop?
I am a magic looper.
Yeah, I magic looped as well.
I am a magic looper. I traditionally prefer magic loop. I have a lot of cords, long cords. I buy the long cords because then it works for everything. And I can magic loop to the top of the crown of a hat, or I can do the whole body of a sweater. Yeah. And I can use the same flipping needle.
See, and
I don't need 16 different sets of needles. I don't have to constantly try to figure out what size I've got running, because again, visually impaired. So to read the sizer that I have, and I have a little sizer, thanks to Asa, she sent me a little Christmas ball ornament shaped one. To read this, I have to stick the needle in till I get to the right size, leave it in there hanging by the cord, and then use a 7 times magnification on my phone to read the symbols on this little thing. And this is one of the clearer ones I've ever found that isn't like, hi, one size per giant block of wood monstrosity that costs you $60. So like, which irritates me because it's not accessible because you've made a price barrier for your accessibility. So I'm annoyed at that. Otherwise I would have the big thing item. So that's what I do. So I like just having as much as possible just on the one cord. So I'm only looking the one time to find something. It's also why I used fixed, not interchangeables, because I can't actually use the little key to lock the interchangeables down.
Well, yeah, and I could just see, then that's just one more thing for you to have to fiddle with, right? If you've got needle tips with no cords, then you got to pick, and then you got to just, yeah. So I get that.
Yeah, so it for me, it makes it inaccessible. So I am a magic looper because everything's all contained in one thing and I don't have to go looking for nothing else.
Yep. And then you're not losing, like, no double points. You're not losing a needle that you've got to try to find under the couch somewhere.
It's attached to a cord. It will show up eventually.
Yeah.
Even if it's when I'm sweeping, it doesn't matter. It will show up.
It's hard to not locate a
60-inch long cord. Yeah. I find them pretty easy.
Yeah.
No matter what size the needles are, the cords I locate well.
Yes.
I need to put a button on this cardigan just right there.
So we both did magic loop. Now, I had another question. Did you worry about, did you catch any of your floats around?
Oh, heavens, no.
No, me neither.
No.
Because it's all tucked up inside. It doesn't matter if you've got long floats because nobody's ever going to catch a finger or anything on there.
So. I don't ever bother to catch my floats. I don't ever bother to catch my floats.
Yeah.
Guys, it's just not a thing I do.
Yeah.
Some people do, some people don't. There's arguments for both. Some people say there's color dominance. Some people say there isn't color dominance. I don't catch my floats, and that's what my floats look like.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. I got to move the screen over.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And this is what my floats look like.
Yeah. So like, I just don't bother them. I don't really end up having floats that are too loose or too tight. They tend to sit just nicely. And maybe it's because I'm so used to magic loop, I don't really get the ladder up the side either. Sometimes if I'm not paying attention, which is really my fault, not the knitting needle's fault. So I don't get a lot of the bubbles or anything.
Yeah,
so
because
I just don't.
I knit so loose that I typically don't have to worry about too much about puckering.
Yeah.
But I did this. So this truly was a bit of an exercise for me because I would prefer, in my perfect world, I would knit this on a 16-inch needle and not have to worry about my tension halfway around, right? And every needle chain, like on the sides, right?
Absolutely.
So this was really good practice for me to keep my tension nice so that I didn't have any ladders. So it was 57 inches of practice was good practice for me because it's something that I don't do a lot because I just find it one extra little fiddly bit that I can eliminate by using a 16-inch circular. So I made myself do this all magic loop and it turned out fine.
Or I mean, it might be worth recommending for people who maybe have tension issues to help them sort of notice when they're pulling too tight, when they're not pulling too tight, to help even their tensions out a little.
That's maybe a good way to think about it. Yep.
It never occurred to me. The first thing I learned was magic loop, and then people showed me DPNs, and I went, they're okay, but they're a little too fiddly for me. Yeah. The one needle to the next, I was like,
it's all just.
And then like you can buy small circulars. I'm kind of like, I've owned 2 small circulars at the 4mm size, and they're 16-inch. It was fine. I did a hat on one, and then I'm doing the large cowl that's coming out later this month on the other one. Can you tell I'm pattern working, guys?
I know. I can't wait to see them all.
Tomorrow's the fingerless mittens. I hope I don't have too many arguments uploading that pattern. So
yeah. Oh, I just love looking at all of this.
And do it, but I'm still happier on magic loop, probably because I learned it first.
I think that is a big thing. Whatever you learn first, I think you have a tendency to go back to.
Yeah.
Maybe not all the time, but a lot of the time, I think is I would say that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, my other question for you and how you knit this. Did you worry at the beginning of the round, beginning and end of the round? Did you do anything for like jogless joining, making it a little neat?
No.
Me neither. Nope, not on that.
I don't do it on sweaters. I don't do. No. No. And
Um,
everyone's like, but you don't see the join that way. I'm like, still blind, still not going to see the join anyway. But
yeah,
really, if you
no,
are that close to my knitting, you better have bought me dinner, and we better be in a romantic relationship. Otherwise, back
yeah,
up. You do not
well,
need to be that close to my armpit
yeah.
or anywhere down that side of my person. It's
And that's what I
unnecessary.
figured because it's flat, right? It's like
Yeah.
right here, it's on the edge. You're not going to see it. And honestly, I don't think I would have worried about it anyways, because you know what? I remember taking a mitten class or something a while back, and I took it more just because the lady had come back from Estonia
Okay.
and she had taken a color work class there. And, so she's like, here, she's like, like in North America, I suppose like Canada, US, probably maybe other places too. Everybody is so worried about everything being so perfect, and that we want our joints to be even, our seams to be invisible. And she's like, over there, they're just like,
No.
whatever, it's a seam. It's a beginning and ending of round. It is going to be off half a step, but it's like, that's the way it is. We don't worry about that. Carry on. So that was really interesting.
Over here, we need to get a lot more like that. A lot
I know.
less. If it's not perfect, I've done it wrong, and a lot more. You know what? I'm a
Yeah.
living, breathing human being, and it's good enough. Let it go, wear it, enjoy it, move on with your life.
I kind of agree with all that. So, okay, so what size needle did you use?
Guys, ready? I got gauge. That's right. I did a gauge swatch on 6 millimeters.
See, I tried a 6 millimeter at first because I was thinking that I wanted it loose and whatever, and it was like way too loose. So I actually ended up going down to a 4.5.
That's fair.
So
I am an insanely tight knitter.
yeah,
I am aware of this.
I'm loose. So anyways, I went down to, so my scarf is not quite as wide. I think the pattern says it ends up being 8 inches wide, but mine's only 7 inches, and I'm fine with that.
Honestly have to measure. I didn't measure how wide mine was, but I got gauge, so I'm probably pretty close.
So you're probably close. Yeah.
You guys have to remember that I get 28 to 32 stitches an inch on a 4 millimeter if I want at fingering weight. That's not actually impossible for me to do. Color work is 32 on a 4 millimeter at fingering weight yarn, and a non-fingering, like a non-color work, is a 28. So like I get sweater gauge for fingering weight sweaters on a 4 millimeter needle.
Wow. Yeah. That's a good example of why you need to do a gauge and not just follow the pattern blindly.
My poor testers, I said the patterns up to be tested. They're like, Jocelyn, you didn't list the needle size. I'm like, yeah, on purpose. You have to gauge swatch, because what I get for gauge is not what you're going to get for gauge. And if you make it with the needles I use, it's going to be massive and shapeless because you're not using the gauge swatch like you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Even if it lies to you, if you know it lies to you consistently, that still gives you information. And you need to have it.
Oh, this is just so fun, you guys. I just like keep looking at it.
Oh, I'm so happy with how your scarf turned out. I'm so happy with the pillow throw. I may honestly just start work next year on my leftover orange and black and make myself a matching couch throw for next year.
Ooh, oh, that would be nice.
Because again, I would do it in the round and then just crochet down the ends, because acrylic yarn, steek it, and with the crocheted ends, it's secure, and then just do an applied I-cord border.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. I-cord border. Yeah, that would be nice.
And that would tuck all of my ends up in a way and keep everything nice and secure.
Yes,
with an acrylic yarn. So,
oh, Jocelyn, we've inspired Lynn. Lynn says, now that I've seen the scarf, I think I need that pattern.
It's a really fun scarf.
It really is. Oh, thanks, Liz put the name in here.
I'm seriously contemplating sizing it down for fingering, but still have the 8 inches, like figure out how many more additional repeats I would need to add, and doing a fingering weight cowl version of it. And just taking those charts and just using a different yarn.
Absolutely.
because I would
I
totally
think I'm going
work.
to do that too. Oh,
And
Nikki agrees with you, Jocelyn. She is a magic looper.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not for everyone. That's fine.
Yeah.
Some people swear by DPN. Some people swear by straight needles. Some people swear by, interchangeable
Yeah.
or whatever floats your boat, whatever you're going to
Exactly.
do to make it work. It's totally fine. Your way of knitting is not a threat to me.
Exactly.
Not need to get up in arms about
Oh,
this.
oh, hi, Amanda. Oh, Amanda says she needs to finish her autumn doodle cowl like yesterday so I can start the
Yeah.
scarf. Yes, Amanda. You totally.
Yeah. So
So,
that yarn hanging up there should have
yeah.
already been gone through the Swift back there and should already be on the needles because, well, everyone else is doing the Stephen West MCal. I am racing Diana, but I'm doing a Find Your Fade, which is
Oh,
a 5 skein shawl, and Stephen
yeah.
West's is a 5 skein shawl.
I started one of those once.
So I finished one. It's my favorite shawl to wear. So I want
Yeah.
a second one, and I have
Yeah.
enough Star Trek Sock Club yarn. This is why you get Sock Club yarn, so you can do themed projects. And I'm gonna Star Trek Find Your Fade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that in progress.
Yeah.
Okay, so Amanda's gonna start. Oh, Asa says it's too much color work and Halloween for my taste.
That's fair.
I'm embracing Halloween this year. I am. Why not? Is my theory. Why not? Why not have fun?
Yep,
Hi,
those are pearl
Mary.
stitches.
Oh, Mary loves both the scarf and the pillow.
I think
Yeah.
I was totally the right call to make a pendant for me.
You know what? Amber, I have to Jocelyn. Oh my gosh, my brain.
Hi, that's me.
You, the other person on the screen.
That's me.
What's your whatever? Yes, you. I say we both did great. I think we got tons of knitting done. You ended up with a project that you were actually going to use and love.
I'm very
And
excited.
yeah, and I'm happy with the amount of knitting I got done. So I'm happy, and I'm gonna carry on and finish. I'm gonna work on it this weekend. So this weekend is our Thanksgiving here in Canada. So it's a long weekend.
I've already eaten half my pumpkin pie.
Well, that's good. That's what this weekend is about.
Every year I buy pie for myself and I say, you're not eating this until the start of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving starts on Tuesday, right? Because that's totally when I started eating the pie.
You can start it. Oh, Sabrina says she's been spinning yarn for a Find Your Fade for 3 years now.
Well, I did my first one. I just picked a fade that I liked. And Diana did her first Find Her Fade, and she did it in the There and Back Again. So she did it in travel yarn. So she started in Winnipeg, and then one of her trips through Europe, and then back home again. So places that she's been where she's bought a skein of special yarn. Yeah. So because she loves purples, a lot of them had purple in them. Shockingly. So they faded great, and she ended up going away from Winnipeg and then back again. So it became a There and Back Again shawl.
Yeah. I like that.
So she thoroughly enjoyed that. And I was like, yeah, but the Find Your Fade is what I wear.
Well, then
all the time. So I need a second one.
You need a second one, then that's the thing for you.
Yeah.
Oh, we got people talking about Halloween things now. Oh, Eva's here. Hey, Eva. It's Eva's doing the West Knits Make a Mystery Knit Along.
Yeah, and a lot of people are. That's super exciting.
A lot of people are. And Instagram has been filled with.
Guys, I need something simple in my life. I need something simple that requires no thinking. So
the project.
To Find Your Fade, because the hardest part is a central double decrease, and that is the level I can handle. I have 2 cowls still to come out. The fingerless mittens, they're called Spooky Vibes. They're all called Spooky Vibes, and then whatever the item happens to be, because naming consistency is a thing for me. I really like things consistent. It's my thing. It's why we're Northern Knits podcast everywhere, because I wouldn't let us be anything until we could be something everywhere, and we had to be the same thing across the board.
Oh, definitely.
But I mean, y'all can keep a secret, right?
Of course.
I'm turning Erin's Advent into an Advent MCal. So I'm literally getting the Advent this week to start the final knit through. for an MCAL that's dropping the 1st of December. So like I'm still working on stuff I can't even talk about that is
Oh my
design
gosh.
work. So it involves your brain and a lot of ripping.
That, oh yeah. Oh my goodness, that is exciting.
I
We
need
won't tell it
something simple
solo.
in
Like,
my life that I can talk about. And the find your fate is it because it's garter.
there you go.
It's
But
garter and eyelet lace and centrifugal decreases. These are all words I understand.
that's, well, there.
Need that in my life. Very much so.
Then yeah, you got to do what you like, right? And
Yes.
I love this. I can't wait to keep knitting.
Oh, I'm so excited for you to
And
get that finished.
now I can actually share it.
I
So
know.
you can put it on Instagram, can show people what we're doing and progress. So, oh, what is okay? So, oh, Mary says anything that makes you smile. I love all the holidays. Exactly.
Yeah.
Liz says I love pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin
Asa
pie.
only does the only Halloween Asa does is pumpkin spice latte, which now makes Nikki want to go have one.
That's
He
fair.
didn't plant that seed.
I do enjoy me a pumpkin spice latte. Or a pumpkin chai tea, or I am a pumpkin person. It is a preferred squash. So I also eat pumpkin scones. I have stews with pumpkin in, and I do pumpkin squash, like pumpkin quiches. Like I do a lot with pumpkin that isn't just the pie or the coffee.
Well, things or well, squash soup. I don't know, is there pumpkin soup maybe, but like squash soup or
yeah.
any kind of pumpkin muffin scone,
Yeah.
anything.
I
I'm all of
like
it.
all of it.
Hi, Wendy. Oh, Wendy says awesome ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Asa says I have Jocelyn under the whip to get the patterns out.
Oh God.
And then she inserts evil laugh.
She does, because she's the one who's been waiting for not color work for a while now.
That's right. Yeah, Asa's gonna be so over color work after this. She's like, we'll never ever do it again.
She only did the one cowl for me, which was very kind of her, and I didn't expect her to even do that because I know the color work is not her thing.
But honestly though, I think Asa needs to open up her mind about that. Be more open to color work.
No, Asa needs to knit me more socks. Because
Oh,
we
okay.
all know how fast I knit socks. It's never going to happen.
And Asa's super fast with socks for sure.
Yeah. It's her potato chip knitting, which is great. My potato chip knitting is crocheting granny squares. It's not the same hobby. No idea how badly I'm tempted to just start crocheting a giant granny square. Just
That
something, anything that just no thinking involved. I got too much on my plate. I don't have time. I have a fall equinox cowl, and now I decided to do the not Stephen West M cowl.
I like that. Doing your own thing.
Doing my own thing.
Totally Jocelyn.
Yeah, it's very me. It's very me.
Oh.
Daisy.
That's right, Sherry. Anything to slow Asa down. Oh, Asa said Asa is doing a colorwork MIT-Cal for the next month.
Yes, she is.
That's impressive. Good.
The Halloween sock Cal thing dropped today too. Oh man, how am I gonna do socks and shorts at the same time? Guys, I'm screwed.
You can do it all.
I think I'm gonna put the fur cardigan down.
Thanks, Kim.
Yeah.
Kim just joined in.
Hey, Kim.
So Jocelyn did a pillow. She cast on and she did both charts up here. And so she made hers into a pillow.
It's true. I did.
Is that not a brilliant idea? Absolutely brilliant.
Especially since they're still renovating the basement, so I do not have access to my Halloween decorations.
So Kim, if you didn't see though, the needles are still in. I didn't finish. But I've got 57 inches done.
You still got way more knitting done than I did, because I only did the first 2 feet. Because I only did that first 2 turns.
But it is lots of fun. Oh, what is this? Oh, Eva says, I totally get you, Jocelyn. I had a test knit that actually almost, sucked the love of knitting out of me. Oh
Yeah.
no. So now I'm only knitting stuff I really want. Probably a good idea.
I live for deadlines. I know Asa teased me, and I joke about it. I live for deadlines, guys. I
Oh,
really do enjoy that kind of stress. It is my happy place. It's why I thrived in the
yeah.
retail environment. It's why I made it up into the management, because that go 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 go, no break, then have a life afterwards pace
Yep.
was something I did exceptionally well when I was sighted. Now that I'm visually impaired, and a lot of people they don't call, they don't do things because they think I can't. So they don't want to invite me and make me feel bad because I say no, or they don't
No.
want me to stress myself, or they don't want me to injure myself, or they don't want me to, so I don't get invited to go places. So a lot of my life is just here in the apartment now.
Hmm.
It's a thing a lot of disabled people have to deal with. I'm sure Eric struggles with it for having people treat him like a person, not a disability. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a big
That's a thing
problem.
for sure.
It's a big problem.
Okay.
So my go 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 personality has nowhere to go. And if I have nowhere to go, I don't do anything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
You can't have that.
yeah, so the deadlines help me stay productive.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
totally get that.
yeah.
Totally get that. What was I going to say?
I
Oh,
have no idea.
Mary asked, what is the Halloween sock knit along?
Oh, I'll have to find it. Hang on. That's going to involve me trying to read my computer screen from a distance or turning my narrator on. Then that'll be interesting because I'll have British male voice and Louise in my ears at the same time.
Ooh.
That could.
Yeah,
Let
Halloween sock cowl.
me go
And
find the name for it. Hang
so
on. I'm working on a sleeve. Look, a sleeve. A sleeve,
look at
people.
you. You know what? I will
Everyone's
post a
bugging me
picture or
about
I'll
doing
post
the
a
sleeve.
link in the Fiber Friends group because I don't think I did that. I think I just posted it under the Fiber Friends podcast. There was a pair of pumpkin colorwork stranded socks that were really, really cute.
Mhm.
And we talked about it Saturday. So
Oh,
I'll
there's
post.
so many freaking
Uh,
adorable patterns.
there
That's
is.
YouTube. That is not Ravelry, people. I'm not looking at Ravelry. Where's
Well,
my Ravelry tab?
and Kim, you're right. October isn't over. So while Jocelyn's looking for this pattern, let me just say
I'm looking
for
for my Rav tab, guys. Step one.
so while people are knitting
7
this,
million
or if you want
tabs
to
open.
cast it on now, and maybe like somebody had said that they would stop at 6 feet, so maybe not do it quite as long.
Oh
I
yeah, I
mean,
mean, I don't think you have to do it as long as we did
oh,
it.
you could do it as like whatever you want, right?
No idea. Making a new tab. Nothing
So,
says computer like
that
50
will be good.
tabs.
But
Ravelry's disappeared.
so there's some people knitting this along with us, and they weren't trying to get it done for tonight. A couple, Heidi and MJ did, but there's some other people that are knitting it. I think Mary, you're knitting it as well, aren't you? With the idea of finishing it sometime in October, right? To have it to wear Halloweenish. So what I would love to see from people is modeling this scarf in front of some Halloween decor, Halloween night, or in front of some jack-o'-lanterns or a skeleton or a blow up ghost or something, right? Take a selfie or get somebody to take a picture of you wearing your scarf and then share them with us and tag Jocelyn and I so we can see them
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
would
yeah,
love
yeah.
to see
Take me. Take me.
people wearing them out and about. I think it'll be so much
Tag
fun.
me. I need to be tagged. Now, where in the world did I put this thing? Oh,
So yeah, so we've got
jeepers.
lots of time. So I'm gonna try to finish this. We've got, well, what do we have? 3 weeks, I guess, until Halloween is gonna be here.
True story.
So we got lots of time, lots of time. And truthfully, I mean, really, I could, other than my pattern, like my upside downness is going to be off. If I hadn't switched the pattern, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Whoop, Kitty is here. It's long enough that I really could cast it off, put a fringe, and it would be a scarf. But I'm going to keep going because I'm having a lot of fun. I don't want it to be done, so I'm just going to keep going for the next week or so, and then finish it off.
Where did I put this pattern? Oh, Lord, people. Oh, look, Christmas socks that are thigh high in color work. I don't know who sent me that for my favorites bundle. Now I need red and white yarn and sock yarn
Oh
and
my,
the pattern.
Mary's finished hers. Mary's had hers finished for 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. So that means it only
God.
took you like 2 weeks to knit it, Mary. That's crazy. So there you go,
So
guys.
many
So there
people
is
are so
time.
much better than I am.
There is time you can cast on. And oh, okay. So Kim has posted, Jocelyn, is
I'm
this
with you.
it? Hashtag spooky socks make along
Ah,
2022.
sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds right. Spooky socks make along. Yes. My brain wants to say yes.
Okay. Oh, so Mary says she hasn't taken pictures of the scarf, but she did the 4 different colors and color blocked. What yarn did you make yours out of, Mary? Daisy, you're gonna go down.
Ooh, yeah.
What color? So okay, so you did all the 4. So did you do the white, the orange, the green, the purple?
Oh, that's
Those
why
were
it's
the colors. And then black was the contrasting color.
Oh,
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
uh,
I don't think you can't go wrong, right?
because it's not
Anything.
a Ravelry thing. It's a
Oh,
non-Ravelry
also
thing.
says the Hocus Pocus socks.
No, it's a not Ravelry thing.
Cheryl showed the Hocus Pocus socks on the
It's Hocus
Saturday
Pocus
podcast.
socks?
Yes, and it
I haven't
says
watched the Saturday. I'm sorry, guys. I'm behind.
it has the words like on the I don't know, like over the toes or something. One says Hocus, one says Pocus on top or bottom, something. And then there was some kind of color work around the cuff, I think.
Oh
Can't
man,
remember
I just put in the words Hocus Pocus. I'm going to be on these pages for a while. Hell.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
there's a Hocus Pocus too.
Oh, Mary did it in the exact yarn that it called for. Well, I don't even know what that was. Do you have any idea what that was, Jocelyn?
For the Fair Isle? For the Halloween Fair Isle?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what yarn they specifically called for. No, I don't recall.
Hobby
I looked at it and I
Lobby.
went, I have impeccable.
Yeah, well, see, this stops us right here. Hobby Lobby.
Oh yeah, I don't buy Hobby Lobby.
So, well, we're done because we don't have Hobby Lobby up
Yeah.
here. So it's Hobby Lobby's I Love This yarn in black. 2 skeins of black. Key lime is 1 skein, 1 skein of white, 1 skein of orange neon, and Willow Yarns Wash and Lured. Wash and Lured. Which one was that? Was that be the purple?
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was that. So yeah, okay, awesome. So did you have to do a trip to Hobby Lobby, Mary, or did you have it already in your stash?
Yes, it is the Spooky Socks Make Along 2022, which was found on Moon Glow. I think it's a blog. If you Google Spooky Socks Make Along 2022, it pops up.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if Mary knit an 8-foot scarf in 2 weeks, you can totally do the cast on the socks now and have them done in time for Halloween.
Absolutely.
You could be totally decked out. You could have a scarf and you could have socks. It better not snow this year because then I can still wear my Birkenstocks with my Halloween socks.
Oh my
and my
God,
Halloween
you're one
scarf.
of those people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, I hang out with Erin. She's one of those people too. She's like, why aren't you wearing your Birkenstocks with wool socks? I'm like, A, don't own any Birkenstocks. B, more likely to wear my wool socks with my moccasins. People, moccasins.
Yeah, I was wearing my Oh, okay. Ooh, can I get my foot up here?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
is that a thing you can do?
Orange socks. Well, I'm sitting. Maybe I should do it this way. That was kind of awkward. This is much easier. Can you see?
Oh, there's an orange foot.
Orange foot. So I was wearing those. I
don't have any socks on, guys. There are no socks on my feet. I wore my boat shoes to take the garbage earlier today. I have those tan slide like Ken shoes. You just slide your feet in, but they're like reminiscent of boat shoes for people who own boats.
Yeah. Oh,
I have boat shoes. They're Skechers.
Yeah. I've seen those.
But I'm trying to save up to buy new winter boots, and I'm going to get a custom pair of knee-high moccasins made for me because the commercial made boots are too thick in the soles.
Okay.
So it's why I wear Skechers. It's why I wear flip-flops. It's why I wear very, very bendy shoes, is because I need to feel the ground to know where I am because I cannot see where I am. So being able to feel the ground beneath me. So I want to get them, but they're like $375 for a pair.
But they will last many,
I will
many
know the lady who makes them, and she does repairs.
Oh,
So
that's good. Yeah, so they'll last you for a lot of years.
that's a lot of money for me. So I'm hoping, because right now I really don't have winter boots. So I'm really
Well,
hoping I can save money for those before it
yeah,
gets
you
too
need
cold.
that.
Needs those.
Oh, listen to
Yikes.
that. So, oh, Sherry is saying, good job, Mary. Yeah, that is a good
Yeah, no, Mary did an
job.
amazing job.
She did, yeah. Nikki
Amazing.
said she knit the Hocus Pocus socks. I knit the little Hocus. What? The little, what?
Maybe the kids version?
Kids version? Maybe, must be. Oh, Sherry, you're one of those people you wear Birkenstocks and socks.
Yeah, I'm surrounded.
All
I
sock
know.
knitters should own,
Nope.
a version of like a Birkenstock, whether it's the brand name or the whatever, right? Like an
Nope.
open-toed
Mm-mm.
sandal, so
Mm-mm.
you can show off your socks until it
Mm-mm.
snows or the
No,
snow gets a certain depth.
no. Mm-mm. I'm not you people. It's cool. I'm
That's okay.
happy. I'm happy being me.
I'm a sock and sandal,
I'm
definitely.
not a, I'm not a,
100%. Oh, Mary
I'm
used a
not a
different
good
purple, but still from Hobby
person.
Lobby. Oh yeah, Mary says she is retired. So, oh, we can only hope at some point, Mary will be living the life of luxury just like you. Oh no, whoa, back it up here. Oh, Wendy says, well done. Oh, thank you so much, Wendy.
Yeah.
Nikki says, nope, they are adult socks and they have a
Okay.
cable down the side.
Oh,
So let's
cute.
go back. She called Little Hocus
Hocus
socks.
pocus.
Nope,
Little
no pocus.
or just little hocus.
Little Hocus socks. So,
Oh, see, I'm looking at one that says a little hocus pocus by the Handmade Life. And
oh,
they could be socks.
I don't know.
Well, they are socks. I just don't. I'd have to go and look at the picture to see if it's blown up, if it's got cable or not, if I can focus. And heavens only knows. There's a Hocus Pocus book by Crochet by Carrie. Corginos. I need the book. So like, I need to. Come on. It's a crocheted book. Like book. Like kind of seriously need this in my life. Would this take me long? Oh, heavens no. Aaron weight? I could do this in a week, you guys.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. So Nikki's saying, Jocelyn, you've got the right one. She said autocorrect messed her up.
Oh, that's fine. It
So,
happens.
okay. And Asa, you sound exactly like me.
It's
can't
free, guys. I
So,
need to crochet this book cover.
oh, you need to do it. You need
It's
to do it.
free. If I could share my screen, I will share my screen with a photo. Just first off, let's pull up a photo.
Okay.
And then unblow up the photo because I'm very blind. I have my screen very big to be able to read it at this distance, guys.
Okay,
Otherwise,
I think I'm going to do a post tomorrow and I'm going to see. Lynn says she's a socks and Birkenstock gal herself. Must show off the socks. Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's super fine if people are. I'm not.
I think you're outvoted on this one, but that's okay. If you don't like it, don't do it, right?
Fine.
But listen, you know what, Asa, did you guys read Asa's comment? This sounds so like me. You guys have heard me like so often go on and on about fingerless gloves. If it's cold, wear mitts.
Yep.
And I'm kind of saying, what's the point of a vest? If you need a vest,
Fingerless gloves. Fingerless. Oh no. I found a vest and it is very reminiscent of a tailored Victorian men's vest. Like it's all ribbing. I'm going to be swearing by the time I'm done this thing, but it is fitted and the designer did cup sizes A through H. She did that for us at the different sizes.
Wow.
It is worth every penny for that thing because I'm going to have a fitted fingering weight vest with a metric ton of buttons, and I'm with a lot of people. Buttons, okay, it's fine. I'll do them. My favorite, but I'll do them. And that's going to look amazing with a statement sleeve and a puffy pirate shirt and the walking skirts I want to make and the longer dresses and stuff I want to wear. And that'll be perfect. When you run hot, you don't always want sleeves.
Well,
Sleeves don't help. How do
True.
I share my screen?
True. And maybe I will be changing my tune on this because you guys hot flashes are like killing me right now. So maybe I
I'm
will
gonna
be
die when I get to my
changing on
50s.
that.
I'm not gonna
But
make it.
also said she's like socks and sandals are so bad. If you need socks, stop wearing sandals.
Just put your freaking shoes on.
Which sounds exactly what I would say, except my logic usually goes along that lines, but it doesn't apply to socks and sandals.
Oh,
Sorry.
Lord.
Oh,
We're
oh,
being
Liz said,
super
wow.
techy, guys. I'm looking through my magnifying app on my phone to read my
Yeah.
screen.
Okay.
So I push the right buttons.
Oh, Sherry said, I just posted the book cover too. Okay.
Oh, you disabled participant screen sharing. I will have to walk you through how to undisable that for another episode.
Oh,
That's
yep.
okay.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
I guess we've never.
It's not a thing we do very often. I know it's a thing me and Diana do all the time, but I can just tell everybody the name of the thing.
Yeah.
It's literally called Hocus Pocus book cover.
Okay. Well, and Sherry put the link. So
That's one of those ones like I asked Diana a question and Sherry and Asa drop links in the mod channel. And then Asa laughs. She's like, she asks Diana a question and we give the replies. I'm like, yeah, that's how that works for me. Didn't know Diana was in 3 different spaces at the same time. God, that woman's got talent.
you know what? Okay, Liz has just like really, Liz has just said, I mean, this is so profound. Here we are arguing sandals, not sandals, sandals, not sandals. Liz is just like, I wear my hand knit socks with whatever shoes I have.
You don't have to wear sandals if you don't want to wear sandals.
And there
you
you
can wear socks with
go.
your sandals if you don't want to wear socks with your sandals. You can
You
wear
wear,
socks with your
you
sandals
wear,
if you want to wear socks with your sandals. Whatever,
that's
I don't care.
it.
Guys,
You just
I'm
wear your hand knit socks with whatever you have.
literally buying patterns to make Victorian walking skirts. I had pirate shirts from the 16th century by
Oh
hand.
my gosh.
I am not going to judge you people by what you choose to wear. Will I laugh at you if I think it's funny? Yeah, I fully expect you to laugh at me when you think I'm wearing funny stuff. That is how that works. And if I had the spare money, I would have bought the super cool pumpkin fabric I saw at Joann's online. And it was cool, and they were artistic pumpkins with a black background, and they had metallics on them, but I cannot justify nearly $20 of shipping for fabric, and I don't have the spare $100 to spend to get free shipping. That is how my life works right now.
Well, yeah, no, I think a lot
I would buy 5 meters of that, and I would have a epic fall walking skirt.
Well,
and black blouse with a big sleeve.
Cool. I would love that. For you, not for me. I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl. So.
Whereas no. I come from a jeans and t-shirt kind of family. Like my dad's jeans and t-shirts, my mom's jeans and t-shirts. Absolutely not.
I'm jeans, t-shirt, hand knit socks, and Birkenstocks.
I wore jeans as a teenager, but not anymore. I've definitely started growing more into that history bounding cottage core dark academia thing. Like I'm really just starting to the point where like that's what I like to wear, so that's just what I'm gonna wear now.
Oh, I think also wants some sympathy here.
Okay.
She says she's doing miles and miles of 2x2 ribbing for Jocelyn.
I may have written the pattern, and I know Asa is going to grumble at me, but it looks better that way. And there's a lot of ribbing in that short cowl because, you know, you really want to hide float. You can. The single wrap cowl is doubled, so it's double thick. It's still fingering, but it means it's reversible. So you can have the Halloween pattern on the outside, or if you want to have less of a Halloween somewhere and then full on Halloween at night, you have a striped side. But that does mean you're essentially doing the ribbing twice on both the top and bottom of that's a lot of ribbing. And 2x2 ribbing looked better with the pattern. I'm sorry, it just did. So it had to be 2x2 ribbing.
Well, Asa's grumble.
I know.
Just keep going. Asa, you're so fast. It will be done in no time.
I suspect the ribbing's causing her less grief from the color work.
Kim, I love this. Kim says, we're twins, Louise. I have my everyday t-shirts and my dress up and going out t-shirts.
So does my mom.
Exactly.
This human does not. This human wears plain t-shirts. I'll wear an all over print, but I don't wear printed shirts. Like it has to be an all over pattern.
Yep.
Or it doesn't happen.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
And I don't wear blue jeans. People, I wear dress pants or skirts. And leggings are not pants.
We've had this conversation before, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
There's
Everybody always gives me grief about
a lot of
leggings.
people
They're
are
not
gonna
pants.
argue that point. I'm
I'm
sure.
sure they will, and I'm sure they're wrong.
Oh, let's see. What did I say? Oh, yeah. Liz says, yeah, back to the free shipping thing. Liz says, I love it when they tell you something like, quote, only $78 more to free shipping. Yeah. Just like just $78.
It does, in the case of fabric, it makes sense for me to save. And I mean, I obviously won't get the fall fabric because it won't be in seasonal anymore. So like it likely won't be in stock. But it does make sense given that I'm flipping my wardrobe, that I'm getting to the point where like I've stopped buying clothes, guys. I no longer purchase garments. So as my stuff is wearing out, I am replacing them with handmade items, which is the easier way to do it.
Right.
But I don't buy clothes anymore. So I'm at the point now where my shirts are a small enough collection of shirts that I now have to start making shirts because I've worn through my shirts. Yes. So I've got some jersey knit materials to make more shirts like this because I like this format of shirt. I have a gray one and a black one like this. They're very simple construction, and I'll start there. But I want cotton blouse shirts. I want linen blouse shirts. I want to go to that style because I am very comfortable in business casual. I am the most comfortable in business casual because I just grew up that's what you worked in, that's what you did stuff in. So to me, I always bought a properly fitted blouse, so it was never a problem. They were never pinched, never bunched. I didn't have waistband issues in my dress pants because I bought ones that fit properly. So it was never a problem for me. So that's fine.
Well, I can't wait. This is going to be pretty exciting then. As you go on making things, you'll have to give us the lowdown of what you're wearing.
Yeah. And it all starts with things like, am I still going to buy some stuff? I'm still going to buy leggings because sewing leggings sucks baloney butts. It sucks baloney butts. Sucks baloney butts.
I don't know very much about sewing, but I do know knitting or sewing knit fabric is tricky or something, right? Because it's all stretchy and I don't know.
But anyway, what you love about knit is that it's got stretch. And when you're sewing, the thing you hate about knit is that it's got stretch and it's slippery, which is even worse.
Yeah.
Because then it's slippery and it has stretch. Don't get me wrong, I make full-on floor-length stretchy knit summer dresses. Absolutely. Swear the whole time I'm doing it. But I know what I'm getting into and I absolutely refuse to do it for leggings. Refuse. Just going to buy those.
There you go. Well, and that's fair.
Yep.
Okay, you got some. Oh, Sherry's saying, "Sigh, leggings are pants." Asa says leggings is for having underskirts or long tunics.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are not pants. Your butt is not covered. You are flashing people.
we're
flashing people.
We're leggings. Okay, so Nikki's got a very good point here, Jocelyn.
I'm with you.
She said, so you said the fabric would either be sold out or it would be out of stock. Yeah, out of stock. But Nikki said, or it could also be on clearance.
Depends. Some seasonal stuff goes on clearance, some doesn't, because seasonal comes every year. A lot of companies just put it away till next year.
Do they? Oh, I would check because
with fabrics, they might sell roll ends and things are not bringing back.
True
but you got to watch out because they won't always go on sale.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll luck out. You just never know.
I mean, I don't have money next month either. I'm going to the Edmonton Fiber Frolic, but it is what it is. And I need to get some winter skirts made before I go because there should be colder weather in November.
There should be. I'm sure it's coming. Also says, Jocelyn, you need to blog about changing your wardrobe.
I have been heavily suggested, as in
Yeah,
absolutely everybody who knows me in person has railed at me constantly
you
about
should.
not video blogging my
Mhm.
life as a blind person and making the
Uh,
adjustment to a handmade wardrobe and the things that I do struggle with. It is constantly pointed out to me by people who know me in real life that most people honestly don't know. They just don't understand the fight for small pieces of independence because they're not aware of it. And I'm not
yeah,
known for complaining about them that much. I obviously complain about tech because I use tech in this format a lot, you guys. And Diana certainly gets the brunt end of it because she has to help me do things that an 8-year-old can manage because it's not accessible to me. So like I tend to get a little soapboxy. I get a little soapboxy.
well, it's something that most people just take for granted and don't think about.
It's most recently was my one of my ex-boyfriends and his wife, and they were talking to me and they're like, there's such a lack of knowledge. There's
Mhm,
such a lack of knowledge
mhm.
that there has to be a way to do it. And she's like, and we can come ask you. And all of us who know, like, if you have questions, you can ask me. I will simply give you the answer. I'm not offended if you don't know because you don't know.
Right.
But a lot of people can't talk about it. Like it could be tied to a tragedy. It could be tied to a horrific accident. It could be,
Mhm.
tied to a severe illness. Like there are many reasons to be disabled, and there are many angers involved in
Sure.
being disabled. And not everybody wants to live publicly. So it is private information. So like if you get too aggressive, I'll look at you and I will start publicly asking you very personal questions you should only be sharing information with your doctor about.
Yes, I think some people just they don't think before they ask, and if they really had thought about it, they'd
Mhm.
realize.
Oh yeah, and I've got one friend in my Warhammer group. He does it all the time, and everybody looks at him, and then I ask him a question that makes his face turn beet red every time because that's the only way to get him to clue in he's overstepped his boundaries.
Yeah.
The man's known me for over a decade. He asked me how I know how to make faces. What? After a moment of blinking at him, went exasperated as exasperated. Bozo. I don't need to have seen what WTF is to know how to make the WTF face. One just knows.
Oh yeah.
Maybe if I'd been fully blind my whole life, I probably would have like a less animated face because it would have less reference points to me. But I was visually capable at one point, and I am still quite animated facially wise because I know you guys can see what faces I am making way more than you can hear the tone of my voice very precisely. So
Mhm.
while I hear what level of incredulity you're running with, you guys can see the raised
I
eyebrows.
see it.
So I still do the raised eyebrows.
Right.
Yeah.
So Sally said, Jocelyn, she's in the same situation due to my physical disabilities from illness.
Yeah.
Life is very hard sometimes.
It is very hard. And you have to self-advocate so hard for your whole life that it gets pointed out to me that I'm okay doing it. Like I don't find it as draining as other people do. Like I'm quite comfortable to stand on the soapbox, embarrass the snot out of people in public, and make them feel bad for being mean to other people.
Mm.
I'm the first person to call up the critique and the criticism. I'm the first person to get on any social media platform whenever there's complaints from people who employ others who say there's just no workers in Canada. I go, no, you haven't hired a disabled person, then you're obviously not looking. You're obviously not
I
looking because we are a
agree.
perfectly capable workforce. You refuse to hire us. So you're not
Oh,
short workers, you're short sighted. Stop complaining at me.
I have been trying to say the exact same thing about trying to get Eric a job.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
sure Eric would
feel
work
the same.
great and he would be amazing. And
Yep.
there'd be any number of things he could do.
In the right situation, he would be great.
Like,
And
don't let me be a surgeon. I'm going blind. That's dumb. Don't let me do that. But
but
why? But why do I have to have a degree to work in radio? But if I'm of a different faith than Christianity, and I mean, technically I am BIPOC, so like I am AT, but if I was of Indigenous First Nations or female, I could get hired with no experience. But to get hired as a disabled person, I have to have the right degree at the right time to work in the background because we are not put on air.
Mm. Yeah, that's a whole other thing that hasn't.
Come on, guys. We all know I have a voice for radio. No, I have a face for radio. So it's a lot of pointing that out to people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's hard. But I don't mind answering, which is why everyone's like, you need to put it on YouTube. You need to document, because you get up in arms about these things. And I do lecture people about where blind goes when introducing me, and it's the end of the statement, because I am me, and I am what I do. And then when we go somewhere and it requires physical action, then you bring up I'm blind. Or if somebody points out something in a distance, I will be like, I'm sorry, I'm visually impaired, I can't see that far. But in no way, shape, or form should it be, this is Jocelyn, my blind, whatever. Because I will immediately autocorrect you by embarrassing you. And not everybody can do that. Not everybody's comfortable doing that. Nor should they have to be.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, don't do that to me in public. I will embarrass you. I will embarrass you, and I won't even think twice about it. It's a knee-jerk reaction at this point.
Oh yeah, so you've got, there's some more. So Liz says, yeah, she had to resign from her job because those in charge refused to accept PTSD. Employers are very short-sighted when it comes to disabilities. And Nikki, you've got a road ahead of you. Said we've already
Especially
had to advocate for Marvel.
For the rest of her life, it's going to be that hard of an advocation, because it won't be fixed in Marvel's lifetime. Our hope is for Marvel's kids or Marvel's grandkids to be considered human. Guys, we're not, and it's a huge social change. It's not going to happen in my lifetime.
It is not. It is. Eric is 30 years old.
Yeah, he's 10 years my junior.
And not much has changed.
Nope,
not much
has changed.
Like nothing. And I work in the field.
Yeah.
And
my family
there's
littered.
A lot going on to make change, but yeah, it's slow. It's slow.
Yeah. So
yeah,
sucks balloony butts. So yes, no, it has been pointed out, and they like the idea of me doing it. Yeah, the adaptations, keeping in mind that I am visually impaired, and talking about moving to a homemade wardrobe, moving to slower fashions. And I'm like, I know. Do you know how hard it is to video edit?
You need somebody to do that for you.
I need the Northern Nips podcast to get to 1,000 subscribers, people. One podcast at a time. That's the only infometric we're missing. We have everything else. And not even 600 subscribers in 5 years. So I'm like, it's the one thing we're missing. It's the one thing we're missing. And then I would get help with that. And then I could start doing something else. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh my god. Oh, Susanna's is here now. Hi, Susanna.
She had to get a new computer. Oh man, did you hear about her? She spilled water on her. Oh, ended up with a new computer. Oh gosh, so harsh.
Yeah.
So it's never fun to have to do that last minute.
No. So, okay, so we have got Jocelyn. It is almost like 10 to 9, 10, like
almost 10 to 8 my time.
Yeah.
We need to start talking about what we're going to work on this month.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Let's talk about happy things. You have no idea. Did you not even bring any whips over?
Well, I went to work today. No, I've been focusing on this scarf all this time. And I was at work today and I saw your post with all these like bags and knitting. And I'm like, oh,
not even all of them. Not even all of them. That was just all I could fit on my screen, you guys.
I was just like, oh, shoot. You're right. I have to pick something. I didn't even think about it. But I do have something sitting here.
Well, did you want me to start by listing the options that I have narrowed down to while you grab some things?
Okay.
Because you could grab some things if you wanted to. I can hold the fort and talk to myself for a couple of moments.
Okay. You pull out your stuff.
I will pull out my stuff.
Let me go.
Absolutely. Go grab a couple of options. Things you're like, you know what? I'm not sure, but yes.
I know.
To be fair, guys, there's no color work. There's no color work in here. I'm taking a break. from the color work.
I have-
Nor is the one sleeve on the wood woes on the list, because I'm currently working on it. Because I would just like it done.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Louise, get your stuffs. Get your stuffs.
Also said I should finish the flamingo socks.
I don't think she knows where the flamingo socks are.
I'm starting to think that maybe I only just did one. I thought I had the second one started, but maybe I don't. Okay.
Possible. Though my socks might be a good idea if you've got some that are close to finishing, because you need to reclaim some sock needles and stat.
I know, I do. Okay.
All right. A little fortifying sip of raspberry royal tea.
Okay,
Let's get started.
You talk for a minute.
Oh, no problem.
You talk.
One of those people that can make a story out of grapes. All right. In the Northern Knits bag, swag bag, I have hidden in here from the first craft off challenge the one square of this satchel scrap busting satchel. Guys, it was so long ago. I know what pattern I'm talking about. I just don't know what wordage goes in. I was going to have to do this in separate pieces and seam them together. I can't pick up and knit as I go because, again, I'm backwards. So that's okay. Knowing that, ready to go. I am impeccable. So that would be a fun, mindless-ish project. Like I could do a square and be done for the day and move on to something else. There's no blankets in here, guys, because I've got a blanket on my secret project list with Diana's with the craft off. So we've got a couple other things. There's the Osa's cowl, which I had to recast on because I made it a Mobius strip. So, that happened. And it's supposed to be a one ball wonder. And I got this big old cake of Karen, big cakes that Susanna actually sent me. It's a Susanna cake in acrylic that I could make a really lovely little cowl out of. So that could be something, and that wouldn't be too hard. And again, no color work because we've decided color work ain't, it's not happening. I'm not done yet, guys. Don't vote yet. There's more stuff happening. And I can't read chat because, well, I don't have it up. What else do I got going on here? Whoa. Hello, bees. This is my So Shannon bag. I love this bag so much. It's yellow on the inside. There's a cardigan I started in here, and I don't think I'm going to say an FO on this, but like make some progress on the Endless Summer Adventures cardigan design so I can release it next summer because, it takes forever to grade and test a fully graded cardigan pattern. So there's that option. I'm still going. Don't worry. I've been talking about things as we went. There's the other cardigan I'm working on, and that's technically a bulky weight cardigan. Like this could be fun because it uses the marled stitch. It's marled. Look at that.
That's pretty.
And this is supposed to be an it's not oversized. It's a semi-fit drop shoulder cardigan from the bottom up because I don't really do oversized. So there's that one I could work on. So we got the Grand Pink cardigan, the Endless Summer Adventures cardigan, the Osa's cowl, or the scrap busting satchel project. There is the Moonflower Harvest laced shawl thing. I have to rip back the lace on this and redo it because I keep messing it up. And I moved my spine over. So that's not going to work. So there's that, which I'm sure Asa would love for me to have done because I don't have the last third chart finished, so she can't finish it till I get her that. So I'm pretty sure I know how Asa's going to vote. There's a pair of scrappy socks. Self-strapping scrappy socks. That's what's in there. And the last thing, which again, I don't think this would be enough either, but it would be one of those make progress on. The shawl with no name, because that's all there is.
Oh, okay, that's a lot.
But I only gave you guys options for things I would actually want to pick up and work on. Like I look at it and I go, yeah, I'd like to work on that. Everything that was color work went back in the bin. That isn't technically on needles yet went back in the bin. That is strictly the festive yoke sweater went back in the bin because that is color work and Christmas. So there are things I just put back, or I just want to finish this month because they're so close to done. I just want to get them done and be done with them. Those went back into. So lots of things I didn't bring you guys, and some stuff that I'm ripping and doing something else with. So that's still a lot of options, which gives you guys more than enough to vote on.
Ooh.
And I'm only working on 2 things.
Only 2 things.
because
Okay,
I haven't. But you could probably talk me into a third, but it really won't. The third won't happen. I I have a fingerless mittens to release tomorrow. I've got a short cowl to release the week after that. I got a long cowl to release the week after that, and then I literally have an M cowl going up on the 15th of November for people
so
to sign up for the 1st of December. So like right now, I'm really bogged down with work stuff till I at least get through the Halloween stuff and get that off my plate.
Yeah.
So I really ideally just 2 things, just 2.
Okay, well,
because I'm also working on my sister's crochet throw silently in the background. No love for the jelly roll this month on the craft off.
Okay. Well, okay, you've got 1 vote for a bulky cardigan.
Okay.
1 for the Asa cowl.
Okay.
1 for scrappy socks. 1 for marled cardigan.
Marled cardigan's the bulky, so that's 2 for the bulky.
Oh, that's 2 for the bulky. Okay, that's ahead. Oh, hi, Alice. Alice asks, is anybody doing the Stephen West mystery knit along? Yes, there was people chatting about that.
I'm so excited. I've been watching everybody. It's a huge hashtag. Oh, there's some beautiful colors chosen. No, I'm going to try to do the Find Your Fate in the same week span to force Diana to feel bad about hers, so she works on hers because hers is on a sparkly yarn, and I'm desperate to see that finished. And she hasn't even cast it on. And I'm like, must see it finished.
Oh yeah, Susanna says no Stephen West for her. Nikki says summer cardigan.
Okay, I'm with you.
Katie,
Nikki knows how much work there is in designing. She understands.
Yes, Katie says she votes for finishing the pillows.
I didn't even put the pillows on the list. That's totally an option.
Yeah.
No, I want to be able to take photos of them this month, so it's not an option.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the spooky month. Good thought though. Maybe for Christmas, like if
Alice says bulky.
Okay, so that's 3 for bulky.
Amanda says bulky.
4 for bulky.
Bulky's in the lead, you guys.
So bulky for sure.
Bulky for sure.
That is just picking a second one.
And then there was, so you also had the cowl, the scrappy socks.
Yep. Ooh, there's a
cardigan. What do you think? Scrappy socks? Anybody thinking she should go for scrappy socks?
What is even in this one?
Oh, Tracy says
my brioche hugs in here.
Oh,
my brioche hug out of Erin tweed yarn. Hello, Daisy.
Hi, Daisy. Oh, okay. So there is Tracy says Asa cowl and the stripy
socks. They're a stripy sock.
Susanna says whatever has the most votes.
Whatever. Cool, Susanna. Thanks for the vote.
Asa says cowl and the bag.
Ooh, yeah, because I've got the scrap buster satchel.
Okay, so is the cowl?
So it's a couple for the cowl. There's like 2 or 3 for the cowl and 4 for the
and there's
coming out of my mouth.
I'm voting for the scrappy socks.
Okay, and 2 for the scrappy sock.
Okay, guys, give us a couple of more here. Cowl or socks? Those are the 2 kind of neck and neck for the second project. What do you think? I found 2 pairs of socks that you guys can vote on for like 1.
Yeah, also Louise has got far better capacity to understand what she can. I mean, you also like start something new every Monday. Like you also have a lot on your plate, just in a different format.
Oh, we've got another vote for cowl. Nikki says cowl. Amanda says cowl.
Okay.
Tracy said stripy shawl.
Yeah, that'll be the shawl with no name.
Oh yeah. Sherry says bag and garter marl. Is that
that's the cardigan, the bulky cardigan. Yeah, I didn't put the Stephen West Garter Marler cardigan on this list, Sherry, because I need to wait till Erin is free to come over to help me pick up my stitches back at the ribbing, because I messed up all of my increases by like 100 plus stitches. So
oh shoot.
So I need to redo that. Oh,
Asa's bragging.
Of course she is. Ma'am?
So ladies, if I had 18 pairs of socks finished, I would be making sure I said that too. Way to go, Asa. That's that. I'm excited.
Unless any of them are Jocelyn sized. I'm not sure I'm invested in this answer.
Okay, Tracy says in that case, she's saying cowl. Tracy's going
Cowl?
cowl.
Okay.
Mary's going cowl.
We're going cowl.
Diane
like-
said one project bag and one.
I'm so busy. I got a thing in the mail and I haven't even opened it. And it's been in
Oh
here
my
for
goodness.
hours. And I don't know who sent it to me. Oh, is this the 2 peas in the pod stuff? I'm gonna open it up while we're talking.
Oh, so
I
Liz
got candies. I don't even know if I can eat them.
also has 18 pairs of sock done. Liz is saying she's got over
People.
18 rows of her sock
Pairs.
finished. Excellent progress, Liz. Very, very good. So, okay, so Diane's saying here, one knit project bag and one crochet project bag.
Oh, you guys, 2 peas hooking sent me a hook
What?
and yarn. I don't know if I can eat the candies. I'll find out. Sherry, I might be messaging you. And more things. Look at all the things I got.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, I just got
exciting.
spoiled.
Oh,
What
Lynn's
is
voted
this?
for cowl.
Cowl's the winner,
I-
guys. We
I
got a
think
lot of
cowl's
cowl
the
votes.
winner.
Yeah.
Bulky sweater, cowl.
Ooh,
Okay,
handwritten
show us all your
note.
goodies. And then whoa, hi, kitty.
I can't read my note. I need my magnifying glass.
Okay.
I'll have to read the note. But I got candies in here. I don't know if I can eat them. I'll find out later. Ooh, stickers. Business cards? Oh, business cards. Yeah. 2 piece hooking and hang on. The yarn is so cool. I love the yarn. I saw these guys. Well, Diana saw these guys at the Manitoba Fiber Festival, and we absolutely bought hooks, right? So like I bought a coffee hook, and they're like ergonomic hooks, right? So like they're the silicone beads, which we all had a good inappropriate joke about. But they're ergonomic handles, so like they're way better because you can like rest your finger on here too. Like just they're a really nice handle.
Yeah.
And they've helped a lot. So like
Oh.
I'm making my waffle cardigan. It's called it's 4 in Irish by Hey Crochet with Karen. Free cardigan pattern.
Okay. Hold on, Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Susanna says, tell Jocelyn to hold it up to the screen for us to read.
Oh, guys, I can read my own notes. It takes me a while. So, hang on. Hear crinkly sounds.
Oh, I got cat hair.
Your cat hair in your mouth? I hate it when
Uh-huh.
that happens. I hate
I
it
know.
when that
I was
happens.
snuggling with her and then I got like cat hair stuck to my lip gloss. Bad decision.
It happens to me all the time when I
Bad
snuggle my
decision,
cat.
but oh well. It's worth
So
it.
here's their thingy. This is their like, look at how cute is that backdrop card.
Ooh.
It's so cute. And I love that they have Jocelyn friendly font on the back of their card. This is thank you. I flipped it over and went, oh, I can read that. But they sent me a Halloween hook. Look at that skull. Look at that skull.
Oh, fun.
Isn't that so cool?
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. She said she wanted to send a hook to us. And I was like, yeah, a hook would be lovely. I got yarn and other things. I was not expecting this at all. This is a super generous gift, you guys. Oh, did I get snippies? Guys, I got snippies. With a pumpkin. Like there's a
Oh
pumpkin
my
and
goodness.
and they're snippies. They're snippies.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is
I'm so spoiled today. I did not have time to look earlier today. And it was crammed in my mailbox. Guys, I have an apartment-sized mailbox and the mailman got that and all the weekly flyers and like is full. But oh, look at this. Just like look at how pretty that is.
Oh,
Isn't this gorgeous?
that's beautiful.
Oh, and I didn't have enough leftover money to buy any of her yarn. So now I get to try her yarn too. So I'm stoked.
Yes.
Oh, I'm stoked. Sorry guys, I got distracted because I saw the package.
Hi, Simona. Yes. So Simona said, show us the yarn.
So really lovely.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. What a wonderful gift.
Oh, that just made my, don't get me wrong. Susanna also sends me gifts. They also make my day. Even if it's just stitch markers, I get just as excited, guys.
Oh,
Especially if I'm opening it up and I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm like, I got stitch markers. I'm like, you're a fruitcake. Love you too. It's
right.
called
Well, should I?
Remnants, rovings, and yarn is the yarn. I will post a picture, guys. I'll take a picture and I'll post it in the Fiber Friends thing. And on the Northerners podcast. So
Yeah. Okay, well, should I? Okay, so you've got your two.
I have my two.
Bulky cardigan and cowl.
Yes.
Okay, well, for all you guys out there who have been giving me a hard time about my flamingo socks,
I mean, rightfully so.
here is the bag. And I think Anne, was it you that had said she had to tell me a while ago, like a year ago, what bag I had my flamingo socks in, and it was this bag. So there's the bag. Here is sock number one. Aren't they lovely? Sock number one, flamingo. So pretty. And
yeah, you need to finish those socks.
That's yeah, so I was sure that I had started sock number two, but apparently not, because I've got like 60 grams sitting here in this mess of a ball. I think
you've definitely not started sock number two.
So I think I'm gonna have to refix this, rewind this. So there is
that's seen better days.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's been, I'll fix that. So flamingo socks is option one.
Okay.
In a cute little flower bag. I know this isn't as cute. This might be a zigzag. Yes, it is a zigzag stitches bag. She makes lovely bags. So, okay, flamingo socks going back in the pretty flower bag. Option number one. Option number two, while I was upstairs in the yarn room, I also found a ball of Christmas yarn.
My skull sideways so I can rest my finger on my skull. Keep talking. Skull.
Wait, your skulls, I've moved on to Christmas.
That's fine.
I've got Christmas yarn here, you guys.
Don't get me wrong. I'll make Christmas things with my skull.
You're so funny. I think I was knitting these last year. Heritage
yes, you were.
Prints.
Yes, you were.
I know. Sounds familiar.
Get it finished. Get some socks done.
Does it have a name?
Yeah, because you were watching your Hallmark Christmas movies and you were going to get them done for last year.
I know. Yeah.
I remember.
So Wildflower Wool is going to do a Christmas sock knit along again, starting the month of November.
You mean I have an excuse to buy some Christmas themed yarn? I've got a couple. I need a solid skein to go with my variegated so I can make thigh-high Christmas socks. Excellent. Thanks for the excuse. Will not finish them on time. I'm telling you right now.
Okay. So
maybe thigh-high like sports socks.
Okay.
I can't read chat, so I have no idea what you're reacting to.
Look over here. The chat is filled with one word in capital letters.
Skulls.
Flamingo. Susanna.
It's a landslide victory.
Oh my gosh, Susanna has voted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
No, Susanna, tell us how you really feel.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me go. Oh my gosh. Asa did the same thing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think
7,
your vote only counts once. I don't think you can just get to vote multiple times.
That's hilarious. Okay, hold on here, you guys.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, you peeps.
I know. I found it. Yes. Those need to be finished and shipped to me before Christmas.
The flamingo socks?
The flamingo socks?
I'm gonna vote flamingo socks.
Flamingo socks?
Mostly because I know you'll go back to the Christmas ones. As we get closer to Christmas, you're more likely to pick them up.
That's
anyway.
right. So I've got from October now until November, whenever.
Till November, whenever. Hang on, I'll look up the date for us while you look at this.
Look up the date.
I'll do that.
Okay. Sherry voted
here.
Christmas. Everybody, Susanna's voting flamingo. Does anybody else? Liz said flamingo before I lose them. Susanna voted a few more flamingos. Okay,
that'll be the 3rd of November, my dear.
Oh, 3rd of November.
Yep, with our bi-weekly check-in actually being bi-weekly this month on the 20th.
Okay, November 20th, perfect. Or October 20th, October
October.
20th,
Yeah.
and then
And
November
November the
3rd.
3rd for the next check-in. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Um,
And I got
okay.
2 projects. That means
Oh,
I gotta be
oh,
done the cowl or the sweater by the 15th.
you guys are killing me. You guys
I'm
are
with you.
killing me. Nikki didn't bother to type out the word flamingo.
She just put an
Apparently,
emoji.
there is a
Flamingo.
flamingo emoji, and there is like about 25 of them.
Diana was telling us in Patreon today that her new spinning wheel Esmeralda made it there. Like it arrived because they had to ship it home from here. So what I put, everyone was like, "Congratulations, it's so good, it's home." I posted this pumpkin doing a happy dance. I'm like, it had to be seasonal joy to celebrate the arrival of your spinning wheel. So it doesn't shock me there's a flamingo emoji.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. So there is a flamingo emoji. Okay, so yes. So,
Emoji for
okay.
people.
I think flamingo socks, I had better do the flamingo socks because seriously,
That was a lot of flamingos.
there was a lot of flamingos. So, okay, flamingo socks, it will be. Oh my God, look at that. That looks like a mess.
You need to recake that yarn.
I'm just gonna set that over there. Yeah. Okay, so flamingo socks for me, bulky
And the
cardigan,
bulky
and
cardigan and Asa's cowl.
cowl.
Yeah.
Asa's cowl. All right. Phew. All right.
We made it.
Oh my
I forgot I
goodness.
braided my hair right after my bath. Now I can tell where my undercut has grown out too, because my hair's
Oh.
falling out of my braid. Whoopsies.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, you guys made me laugh about the flamingo socks. Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want to vote Christmas because they're a really pretty colorway. But I'm sort of indifferent actually on the flamingo socks. But I know you will pick the Christmas socks up later. The flamingo you will put off because it's more of a spring thing in your brain.
Yeah.
And then it's still on your needles next year. So it's gotta be the flamingo socks.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Flamingo socks it is, you
We're
guys.
so close to having full pairs. We just need to get you to sit down and finish the pairs.
Just got it cast on. But the question is, yeah, needles. I did find a pair of needles for
Okay.
so my this
Stop putting socks on your New Start Mondays.
I know. And I haven't even started my Monday, this week's project. I mean, it's called New Start Monday Knits, but really it's this week's knitting project. And I haven't cast them on yet because I was working on the Halloween scarf like every minute I had. But I did find a pair of brand new sock needles that I haven't not ever knit with. So these could either be New Start Monday socks that I should really be casting on tonight, or they could be for the flamingo sock.
Still leaves you with how to find more sock needles.
I know, I'm still one pair of needles short.
Do you have a pair of socks that you're almost done? Like,
yeah, I do. My other Halloween socks. So
you got the one done. How far are you down the second
at the
Halloween
heel.
sock? At the heel?
I'm passing. I'm decreasing gusset stitches.
Use that for this one's like the New Start Monday. Cast that on tonight because you've got to cast it on tonight because it's already Thursday. Your next new starts on Monday, and then make your goal to take the weekend to finish the last year Halloween socks, and then put the second flamingo on there.
Sounds like a plan.
That makes more sense logically.
That makes good sense. Okay, done. I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do it. Okay, well, I'm seeing more flamingos here.
She's gonna turn around the rest of the week and it'll just be flamingos. I gotta find a dancing flamingo gif just to send you, just cause dancing flamingo.
That's fine. Oh, Nikki says on her 13th birthday, her cousin, much older than me, in her 20s, put 14 flamingos on my front lawn. How fun. Yeah, plastic ornaments, not real ones.
We decorated the tree and front yard outside of my uncle's house. One of my uncles, I had 5, I now have 4, for his 50th birthday. From a different province, we still managed to get all 50 bras located into this tree and across this man's front yard. He was single, for his 50th birthday. So when he walked up, his mostly blind butt walked out to a sea of bras. And it
Yeah.
was just whatever we could buy from the thrift store. And we bought 50 of them, different colors, different sizes, and just like draped on tree branches.
Yeah.
My dad funded it, helped fund it because we were in a different province. Of course, his brothers took care of it
Oh
that
my
were in
goodness.
province of actually making sure that this occurred. And my mother's request, this is the only daughter in the sibling group, was for photos. So be glad it was just flamingos, because in my household, it's usually more embarrassing than that.
Yeah, flamingos seem pretty tame. I'd like flamingos on my front lawn. Oh, yeah, Sally, you're absolutely right. See, Sally knows I'm close to finishing my Halloween socks. You are right.
Just make that your thing for the weekend. Cast on your New Start Monday.
Yeah.
And then from there, you can then, you got one pair already finished. And if you get your flamingo socks and you finish the second sock over the month, you're up 2 pairs for the year.
Exactly. And I need that. So
I think you need that. You need that victory. It helps. It helps. Like I didn't finish the scarf, but I got the pillow done, and it helps.
Yeah, I know. You just need that finish just to keep giving you that little bit of
mojo
push to keep going.
A little bit of booyah.
Alice asked, "Am I doing a finished Friday show?" No, I started doing that. I don't know, like a year and a half ago or something. I was doing a quick little finish Friday, but then I stopped doing that because
that's fair.
Yeah, that didn't. Yeah, no. Oh, Susanna says, where do I get those crochet hooks, Jocelyn?
Oh, 2P hooking, 2P's hooking. I will, Susanna, I will post the links in the Fiber Friends and on the Northern knits, and I will Discord you their links and stuff so you can find these ladies. Well, lady and husband. It was really kind. He stood out and talked to me while Diana found hooks for me, because I'm a paired unit when I go places, especially in craft markets, because there's a lot of people and it's really hard for me to see things. So I almost always end up standing just outside the booth and talking with the husbands so that I'm not with my cane in the booth in the way, because they're quite packed. And then I feel bad because it takes so long for me to see anything that I send Diana in, and she knows I like red. She knows I like colors. She knows I like playing with things and new stuff. And she knows I crochet. And she saw the hooks, and she's literally came and got me from Aaron's booth, Fireweed Fiber Co., and said, "I found Halloween hooks. We gotta go." She just took me straight to the hooks. And she's like, they're Halloween. And I ended up buying a coffee cup one. It was fine. I still wanted the Halloween ones, but I now have a Halloween one. I really do like the hooks, so I'm very excited. But yes, Suzanne, I will make sure to post and stuff. Oh, I was supposed to post that. There's gonna be lots of posts for me tonight or tomorrow, guys, because I'm gonna make a note
about all the things.
Inundated with Jocelyn posts. Well, I was supposed to post that Abby Cox video about the laundry. I just remembered.
Yeah. Oh, and Asa's correcting me. You're right. My finished Friday was once a month. Yeah, it was. I think it was the last Friday of the month, not every week. Yeah, that was really silly. Not every week.
Well, I mean, this grew out of a 2-week sweater challenge, and we enjoyed challenging ourselves. So this grew out of that. So you never know until you start.
That's right. Absolutely.
Soon enough, it'll be Louise on my YouTube channel, and we'll be talking about her learning how to sew clothes, folks. Can see it happening.
Oh my goodness. That would be a challenge.
A bunch of people go, "No, Louise, not another hobby."
I've learned to never say never. So
that's fair. That's fair.
All right. Well,
I need to get ready for Critical Role.
Yes.
And my brother-in-law is dropping off a dead bird. He will want to know that I'm off the internet, and he can come bring me my frozen bird now.
Okay, yeah, you better do that. Yeah, because we've been chatting a really, really long time, you guys. So I'm so glad that everybody is still here hanging out with us.
I suspect Oss is making progress on her socks, so she can then bug us about how we're not making progress on our knitting because we're doing other things while she's knitting.
But yeah, so it was great. This was a really fun doing the Halloween knit. I think we should
I think gotta do a Christmas one.
Yes, we do a Christmas one. I'm thinking we need to do the Halloween one every October. We need to make it a Halloween knit again. Yeah, absolutely. That was
I like it.
It was good. Well, all right, guys. So thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. It was a lot of fun chatting with all of you. Lots of laughs.
Thanks for
And I'm
being with me
sure,
while I opened my present. That was really
yeah,
fun.
that was so fun to see what you got in the mail.
Thanks.
That was such a wonderful
It was
surprise.
full, that mailbox. It took me forever to get it out. It's the little narrow apartment mailbox. It's just right up in there. I'm a guy post guy.
Oh no, Asa's challenging me. Uh-oh. Asa says, I
Uh-oh.
challenge you, Louise. I will finish 2 pairs of socks if I finish the Halloween sock and the flamingo sock.
You know what? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the month where she just busts out and goes, "Oh, I finished the the flamingo socks." We're all excited, and she goes, "And I just finished the Christmas socks too because why not?" And like I'm just waiting for you to do that to us. I'm just like maybe this month, and it's like maybe this month she'll do that. I
Oh,
mean, we
well,
all know if I buckle down and do it, I can do that. Like I've busted out full blankets on Diana in a week where I've been like, that's it, abandon everything. All I work on is one project. I put in a full 40+ hours. I do it all evening long. And it's just next week, nothing to an FO. I will do that on Diana every once in a while.
and that would be fun. Yeah, I know. I dream about that too, surprising you guys.
You also
But
do the New Start Mondays. So like
maybe
you've got a
someday
lot on your plate.
maybe someday it will happen.
I just kind of want to fly and go, okay, I'm moving in with Louise this winter, people. We're gonna get some stuff done.
That would be awesome.
I'm making her stay at home.
We'll see. Maybe it'll happen someday.
I would
We'll
like
find
to.
out.
I would very much like to.
Okay.
I want to come visit the people in Ontario.
I know.
Yes,
We'll have to
Asa, I gotta come visit you in Norway too, but if I get all the way over there, I'm probably not coming home.
I know. Very true. Very true.
It'll be really hard to get me back on the plane to take me home.
See, that Liz said, she said, Louise, pretend that the socks are a warm up for sock madness.
They are a warm up for Sock Madness.
Well, it is really, but I know it's that having that deadline to get done.
Well, you do really well when you work it down backwards. So you know how much you have to do a day. Like you did really well with that. So just do the same thing again. Work the flamingo socks backwards.
Yeah.
And then work the Halloween sock back from that.
Yeah. All right. Well,
because you do really well when you do that. I do really well when I forget about it for half a month and then panic and work on it really aggressively in the background.
Yeah, I need that. I need that kind of deadline kind of thing and know what I've got to do to get there.
I cannot do that this month. I got to finish knitting the MCAL this month so that the testers can knit it and be done to verify patterns before it's released on the 1st of December. Yep. And I'm the slowest knitter between me and the testers who are doing it. So I am not worried about them finishing on time. I'm worried about me finishing on time.
You can do it. You can do it. All right. Well, we should probably wrap up because you've got plans yet for tonight.
I do. I got
my plans are just to continue on knitting. Just I'm going to replace all of you guys with Netflix, which is not nearly as fun.
Replacing you guys with Critical Role and Critical Role chat thread and Winding Yarn.
There you go. So we all have the rest of our nights planned. And I know a few of you ladies in the chat are going to be like wanting to go to bed because it's pretty late for some of you.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with everybody who's taking
it. Well then, okay, so we said the 20th. Then
20th for the check-in. Yeah, that's it's 2 weeks from now. And then on the 3rd of November, we'll do a check-in.
Yes, that's about right.
And I will pull up a bunch of Christmas patterns, and you and I can decide on a Christmas pattern.
Yeah,
Christmas pattern options. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, that sounds good.
No problem.
Okay, guys. Well, if anybody's out there wanting to do the Halloween sweater, still time. Mary did it in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you got time. Get your Halloween knits in.
Or switch it into a cowl, or just start it.
Make it a pillow.
Make it a pillow. That was a really good idea. That was really good idea. Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's.
Yeah. I gotta get chicken wire. I want a chicken wire ghost. This is my season, folks. Not anywhere near my mother. She has chicken wire. She's got gloves. She's got everything I need. She's in another freaking province. I wonder if she'd make me a ghost. Chicken wire ghost.
Maybe.
Never hurts to ask. I asked for bats, and I have bats coming to me.
I think when we do the mid-month motivation, I think we should. Should be kind of
could be in costume.
A Halloweeny feel to it.
Absolutely. I can Halloween for the 20th.
Yeah.
No problem.
think we should do that. Okay.
Sweet.
All right, everybody, we're going to head out. Let you guys carry on with your night. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for voting. Flamingo socks, fingers crossed for next month.
You can do it. You're just going to whip out 2 finished pairs of socks. Flamingos, and you're just going to surprise us with Christmas.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, everybody.